Welcome to the verse.
What is up, guys? Welcome to the Verse Crypto channel, the most savage sharing crypto channel out there. My name's Chaos Chris, and I'll be your host today. Before you hop in this video, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so we can keep you guys up to date with the latest, greatest news and information in the space. With that being said, let's hop right on this video. So, got another awesome project to present to you guys today. We are going to be talking about NFT on Pulse. And let me tell you guys, it's another NFT project launching on our favorite layer one blockchain, the Pulsechain. So today we're going to break down this project, give you guys my overall thoughts, what I think about this project, and let you guys know whether or not this is going to be a long-term sustainable project. Keep in mind, I am not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment and education purposes only. Please do your own research. All these projects we cover are basically kind of like startups. They're going to be launching on the Pulsechain. Some of them will succeed, some of them will fail, but my goal is to make sure everyone's informed about the hot up and coming projects I'll be launching on this awesome blockchain pretty soon. So enough talking, let's take a little look-a-rooski at this new project. So if you guys want to check out NFT on Pulse, it's NFTonPulse.io. Pretty simple URL. Now, before we kind of just like break down all the components and get some of the meat and the cheese and all the fun stuff going, just take a look at this UI. It's pretty awesome. I love the marketing behind it. The color scheme's great. There's stuff that pops out. The text is very strategic. There's not a bunch of words, and like someone who's new to crypto can easily understand what this project is. And what I'm starting to find more and more is these very simplistic websites that are straightforward, right to the point, always prevail when it comes to the marketing game. And the marketing game is 90% of crypto. The other 10% is utility and whether or not the project has a function in the space. So basically, NFT Pulse is going to be building dApps for the future. The vision of the team is to make more accessible decentralized dApps with the belief of financial freedom. The main token of this project is going to be INNO, so I'll call it INNO. And basically, it's going to be the foundation token of an ever-expanding ecosystem of dApps and services. So the idea is this is going to be basically an NFT marketplace to start off. And the team is going to be developing different dApps and whatnot, and basically creating a nice little ecosystem within the Pulsechain. And one thing I've always mentioned in every single video is when you have these really creative projects hopping onto a blockchain and have like a new field or a new added utility, it's only going to increase the value of the Pulsechain token. And also, if there's transactions going on, you're going to get a lot of these Pulsechain tokens being burnt. And that is the key to a successful and healthy ecosystem in the space. Now, they have this really cool video that kind of outlines everything, and I'll let you guys go ahead and check it out for yourself. I love the video. It's great for marketing. And also, if you guys want to like onboard more people into this project, I highly suggest you click on this video on YouTube and basically send it over to your friends and stuff. Now, what's really cool about NFT on Pulse is it is a community-driven project. So this is going to be your hexagons, your pulsicans. Anyone who's invested into a Richard Hart project is creating these projects. And that's what you see with a majority of these projects we cover here on the Verse Crypto channel that are launching on the Pulsechain. They're all community driven and they're basically hexagons. And so that's how you know that a lot of these projects are going to be legit. And their main goal is to find ways to create generational wealth for all the users within the Pulsechain ecosystem. Now, tokenomics. There's a lot going on here, so I want to break it down real quick. They're going to have a sacrifice, and that's like a main indicator whether or not a project's going to be launched in the Pulsechain. If they have a sacrifice, 99% of the time, it is going to be a Pulsechain project. Now, how the sacrifice is going to work. The amount of INNO points to be distributed each week is split proportionally among the sacrificers based on total USD value of their participation. At the end of each week, their due INNO points are locked in and the allocations get reset with every new week. Each week sacrifices are independent when it comes to the amount of weekly INNO points allocated. The bonus multiplier will be calculated over the entire 5-week period. So once Pulsechain launches, they're going to have a sacrifice where you can sacrifice stable coins, probably Hex, maybe the Pulsechain token, and a different array of cryptocurrencies. And typically, a lot of these projects like to use stuff on the Binance Smart Chain, the Ethereum blockchain, just making sure that there's a wide variety of tokens from different chains as also a means of onboarding new users into Pulsechain. Now, basically how the amplifier is going to work, each week, a fixed amount of INNO points will be released starting from week 1 to week 5. The total amount of points released will be cut in half each week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So basically, if you were to sacrifice week 1, actually, let me back that up. If you were to sacrifice week 2 instead of week 1, you're only going to receive half the points. And so what they're going to do is cut it in half every single week. So if you want to get in this project, if you want to be part of the sacrifice phase and get some free INNO tokens, I highly, highly advise and encourage you guys to get in on week 1 so you can make the most of the sacrifice amplifier. Now, another cool feature of this project, even if you don't want to go in the sacrifice and you don't want to touch this project, if you are in the Pulsechain PulseX sacrifice, you will be airdropped INNO tokens. And there's going to be a certain portion of the INNO tokens airdropped to these sacrificers for both these projects. So even if you don't want to sacrifice for this project, you're still going to get airdrop tokens. And also, definitely spread the word because a lot of people are not going to realize they got tokens from this project. So definitely really awesome. It's going to be a great way to onboard a lot of users within the Pulsechain ecosystem into this project. Now, the bonus multiplier, basically the high sacrificer's first point shall be multiplied by 2.5 and the lowest sacrificer's last point shall be multiplied by 1. In between each point is multiplied by the position they rank between all points in the pool. So the main goal of this is to incentivize more and more people to sacrifice more tokens so that you can increase your ranking slot and get another bonus multiplier on top of which week you decide to hop into the sacrifice. And so this is going to incentivize more and more people to throw money in and compete for that #1 ranking. And the idea of creating this competition is to also make the sacrifice event a lot more viral. I can definitely see in the future a lot of whales coming in and going to like a little whales war. That'd be pretty cool. I would not be surprised. NFTonPulse, huge community-driven project, so there's probably going to be a lot of eyes on this project. Now, coming down here, here's the features of NFTonPulse. So you can list your existing NFTs. One thing I've been really emphasizing to everyone is you are going to be airdropped NFTs from the Ethereum blockchain, and you're going to have them on the Pulsechain. And if you have these free NFTs, there's going to be NFT marketplaces where you can go and sell these NFTs. And NFTonPulse is one of those places you can do that. And regardless of what anyone says, NFTs are here to stay. It isn't going to be, something that happens for a little bit and goes away completely. We're going to start seeing NFTs go from pixelated images to rent contracts to transaction receipts when you try to purchase something using a blockchain and whatnot. So just keep in mind, do not sleep on NFTs. Now, they have a built-in NFT tool, and this is something I've been really emphasizing with a lot of these NFT platforms. If you can create a way where artists can come in, create cool NFTs and just sell on the market, you're going to get a higher user engagement. Keep in mind, you're always going to have these really cool digital designers coming in, making really awesome NFT collections. But if you have users that don't have access to that same technology and you have a really cool built-in tool, then this is going to incentivize more and more people to spend more time on this platform and increase the engagement. And when you increase the engagement, you'll probably most likely increase the overall token price and the eyes on this project. Now you can take your tokens, stake it into a pool. You can also earn royalties off your NFTs. And so how this works is if you were to mint an NFT, and we'll say, for example, on OpenSeas, and you can put a small transaction fee behind that NFT. And as it gets sold, you get a certain percent of royalties from that NFT transaction. It'll go straight to you. So basically, if you create a really cool NFT or make a collection and put a nice royalty on it, you're going to get that sweet passive income. Our favorite word here on the Verse Crypto channel. And lastly, you can tip creators in INNO. So INNO is going to be mainly used to, reward creators for awesome NFT collections. And it's also going to create a really awesome place for NFT creators, artists, painters to come in and really engage with the community. Now, they're also going to be having a really cool dashboard where you can look at the annual price token. There's going to be a little staking pool. And then there's also going to be a cool burn function behind this token. Now, the main use cases behind this platform is there's going to be staking. So 100% of the DApp fees collected by NFTonPulse will go to the staking pool. So when you mint an NFT, you had to pay a fee. And a percentage of that fee goes to paying the gas fees. And then other percentage is going to be like a platform fee. And what NFTonPulse wants to do is take those fees on that transaction and basically use that towards the staking pool so it can be paid out to stakers in the token. And this is a great way to incentivize more people to lock up their tokens. And also we don't have to worry about inflation because a lot of staking platforms just like to mint tokens like crazy and destroy the price. NFTonPulse is going to be deflationary. As we said earlier, there's going to be tipping, and then there's going to be DApp payments. Now, DApp payments is going to be very, very big. It's basically peer-to-peer digital cash. This is the main use case behind crypto. And the fact that NFTonPulse wants to do DApp payments is very huge and adds more utility behind the project. So just to kind of wrap up this video, I kind of want to just go over a few things. So INNO is a token created by INNO Labs. We're the creative team behind HowToPulse.com. That's a really cool project we're going to go over. NFTonPulse and much more. Our ecosystem token is INNO and will serve as a utility token on platforms and dApps built on the Pulsechain. INNO Labs' vision is to carry forward more accessibility to the decentralized dApps with beliefs of financial freedom, right to ownership. So INNO Labs is going to be very similar to like Terraform Labs, Uniswap Labs, just one of these blockchain ecosystem companies. And this isn't going to be their last project that they're going to do. They set up HowToPulse.com. They set up NFTonPulse.io, and they're probably going to be launching more and more projects to add more utility behind this INNO token. So this is definitely a company that you want to keep your eyes on because they're going to be trying to stay in the new and also keep releasing new and up-to-date utilities, especially in the blockchain space. We already covered the sacrifice. So the burn. So INNO's basically aiming to be deflationary, but there hasn't really been any specifics behind this token burn worked out. My guess, I'm not saying this is what they're going to do, but my guess is they're going to add a small transaction fee. So basically they said like 100% of the transaction fee is going to go to the staking pool. I think what they're probably going to do is do something like 75% of the transaction fee goes to the staking pool and maybe 25% goes to buying up the token and burning it, kind of similar to like Pulsechain. So that is my prediction. It could change. That is completely speculation, and that's just my opinion. So how much do I earn when staking INNO to the staking pool? The total amount of rewards earned shall depend on the amount INNO stakes. So basically, it's all based off of how much you put into the staking pool and your share of the staking pool. You guys can check out their Twitter down here and their YouTube video. So coming back up here, my overall thoughts, I love this project. HowToPulse.com is very, very popular in the community. And the fact that they're creating a really cool blockchain company to add more utility behind the the INNO token, and also to explore new fields in the blockchain technology is absolutely awesome and makes me extremely bullish on this project. I think NFTonPulse is going to be kind of like the start of a vibrant ecosystem. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to do a play to earn game, some sort of metaverse, maybe some sort of yield farm. The options are completely endless with this very, very motivated team. Overall, you should definitely keep your eyes on this team and on this project since it is so popular, and it also has the potential to really, really blow up once the Pulsechain starts to launch. I'm not really sure if I'm going to get into the sacrifice yet, but I'm definitely going to do more videos going on in the future covering this awesome, awesome project. And so before I wrap this video up, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on bell notifications so we can keep you guys up to date with the latest, greatest news and information in this space. My name's Chaos Chris. I love every single one of you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.